It's time for you to go. It's time for you to move. Spirit wants to send you this message to confirm what you have been feeling lately, or maybe a realization that you came into, that it's time to go. I feel like someone here just realized that they're meant for so much more. This is the energy of someone realizing that where they are currently no longer fits. It's too small. It's too suffocating. And that suffocation you have been experiencing came there to give you a sign that it's time for you to go. You could have been also ignoring that feeling for a long time, or trying to fight the feeling of feeling stuck or feeling like where you are no longer fits, because it's uncomfortable, right? I feel like it's uncomfortable to acknowledge the fact that your soul is just ready to evolve and you're ready for something bigger and something more. I do see someone here avoiding change. I see someone avoiding an ending. I feel like the reason why you felt so stuck these past couple of months is because you have been avoiding a very significant change, a very significant decision that you had to make. But your cards are showing me that you've come into a big realization in this time. You've become very much aware that something needs to go or something needs to change, because you need to evolve, you need to grow. You're ready for bigger soils, is what I'm hearing. Something about your intuition is strongly telling you in this time of your life that there is more out there to life. There is more out there to maybe the current salary that you're making. There's more out there to maybe the current environment that you're dealing with, or there's more out there to experience, to travel, to love, in life. And that's beautiful, because the star came out for you. The star came out, and I feel like you're somebody who has been boxed in a shell that is way too small. You come from the cosmos, like you are maybe a star seed, and you come from the universe, and you could have been feeling so suffocating your entire life because you have been just put into a shell that is way too small, a box that is way too small. That is where the suffocation is coming from. And it's not something like, I don't know, maybe at times you felt like, am I crazy? Like, am I greedy? Am I asking for too much out of life? But you're not. Like, if so much prosperity, if so much wealth, if so much abundance, if so much love and opportunities exist out there into the universe, why do you think they exist? They exist so that you can experience it. They have been placed on earth by God, by Spirit, by the universe itself, Source, so that we can experience them. So there is no need for you to feel guilty when it comes to this. I feel like you could have felt, or maybe felt like very guilty your entire life, where there has been like this uncomfortable feeling with asking for more. Like maybe you're somebody who is afraid to feel like you're a burden to others, or you don't want to ask for help because you don't want to burden others. But that is not the truth at all. I just feel like you were not where you were supposed to be. And that is an uncomfortable truth that I feel like you recently accepted, that this is just not your place. This is not where you're supposed to be. And that's why it feels suffocating. That's why it feels unaligned. And I hope that you realize that that uncomfortable feeling is your signal. A lot of times we mistaken the feeling of discomfort for circumstances. Why are my circumstances like this? But what if that feeling is the exact thing that you need in order to, get up on your feet and do something about it. Because if it was comfortable, then it wouldn't bother you clearly, right? So that's also something like that I feel like I'm channeling for you. It's like that uncomfortable, suffocating feeling was maybe awakened within you so that you realize that you need to create the change. I mean, think about it. If it was comfortable, then you wouldn't want to change anything about it. There is a reason why you're yearning for more and why you're desiring more. So the first cards that came out are for you today were the Magician, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're really awakened to the prosperity, the abundance that it exists in the universe. And maybe you're asking yourself, why am I not experiencing this? Like, why am I sitting here missing out on all of this that's available to me? All of these resources, all of these opportunities. Someone is finally, returning back to their master manifestor, to the creator that you are. And someone here is realizing that you're meant for more. It's very simple to put it. I was going to say that maybe you realize you're better than this. And maybe that's the truth. Maybe it's true. Maybe you're better than this. Maybe you are meant for more than this. But I feel like you're attracting a lot of beautiful things your way right now. I feel like this is a decision that you've recently made. Either somebody decided that they're going to completely go all in on something because they don't have anything to lose anymore. I'm hearing Star, it's time for you to go. Like, come on, pack your bags. Like, I feel like, again, like you're worthy of more. You're worthy of more love. You're worthy of more support. You're worthy of real friendships and wealth and prosperity and your dream career and your dream partner and everything. I really like this card that came out. You have birthing a new age, bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this makes so much sense, right? With these three cards that I just showed you, because it's like you're materializing, you're manifesting a different reality into being. You're materializing, you're attracting a very different life experience, a very different reality in this time of your life. I see that someone is having the assurance in themselves to ask for more, ask the universe for more money, asking the universe for more opportunities, for real love. And nothing can stop you now. Like, I feel like you have completely cut out any ties and energies that may have tried to prevent you and hold you back. Whether this is like releasing your own energy, releasing your self-doubt, or maybe it's external energies coming from people and sources that have been in a way like keeping you in the same place. I feel like you've completely detached yourself from anything and everything that could get in your way. And now it's just about you going, right? The Chariot, I showed you that right away when we started your message today. The Chariot is saying like you're ready to go. You're focused. You know where you're headed. You know what you want. You know what steps you need to take. So there's nothing stopping you right now. There's nothing holding you back anymore to go into this new reality. Because I feel like in this time of your life, you might be balancing two realities. What is coming to my mind is the Two of Pentacles, and Spirit is showing me a person, juggling the Two Pentacles. I feel like this is someone like, juggling two completely different realities in the same time, because it's what it takes to transition. You understand that a part of your life, a part of your daily life of being a human requires you to play your old role, but you also understand that you need to show up in the different version of yourself so that you can create the change, right? Maybe you have a job that you need to show up to, but once you leave that place, you're a completely new self. And that is where the process of your new life is being created. So, or that is where your new life is being created. I don't know what I just said, but sometimes when I channel, the messages stop making sense. Yeah, but you are definitely manifesting a completely different life experience in this time of your life. So we have the water, right? And I feel like the water here with spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion is wanting to remind you to flow like water in this time of your life. To don't apply force, to don't apply stillness, but just flow, right? Flow. The energy of flow. Not forcing, not doubting, not waiting, but flowing. Use your intuition in this time. Also, use your emotions, not to react emotionally, but to acknowledge when something is not how it's supposed to be. Again, like I feel like this is talking about that maybe suffocating energy you have been experiencing. Because emotionally, you could have felt so trapped and so like locked in and blocked and stuck. But you're not crazy for it. Like I feel like somebody needs to hear you're not overthinking it. You're not weird about it. If something feels off, it's because it's off. And acknowledge that feeling and resolve that thing, because otherwise you're going to be living in doubt. Until a decision brings you peace and you no longer feel like you need to think about it, it means that you reached the right decision. But if there is still something within you wanting to go back, wanting to change, wanting to make adjustments, there is a reason for it. So you're not overthinking it, but maybe you just have a very high standard for life. And maybe you just want to experience the best of the best. So your last card for today, we have 890. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation. So embrace what's ahead of you. Because again, I feel like it's time for you to go. I feel like it's time for you to pack your bags and go into your next journey and your next adventure, because clearly life is calling you for more. And you can either make the choice to stay where you are right now, or you can make the choice to move forward and to go somewhere bigger.